can be a legacy leaver. 1 Peter 1:18, you were ransomed from the futile ways inherited from your forefathers. Some of your translations will say the hollow and empty way of life handed you from your forefathers. All of us have parents who were imperfect. All the way back to Adam, our family lineage, all the way back to Eve, our family lineage is sin. Some parents did a better job than others. Some love Jesus and we're doing a good job, but nobody's perfect. So you need to always consider your family history. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, look at the lot of it. And say, what has God redeemed me from, this futile, hollow, empty way of life that my family had chosen? Some people refuse to see their family history accurately. They so want a good dad that they rewrite the script of the real dad. They so want a great mom that they recast and repaint her as someone she never was. And they never learn the negative lessons that could be learned. I'm not telling you to get bitter against your parents, to dishonor your mother and father, to blame everything on them, but to look at your family history and say, what do I think, what do I say, what do I do, how do I act, how do I react, that doesn't come from being holy like God the Father is holy, but is a futile, hollow, empty way of life that comes from my upbringing, my family, and I need to have a different legacy for my kids and my grandkids in our future. In this service, many of you are single. The decisions you make today will ring into the future for hundreds of years. It'll affect your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. Now, I know one woman I was talking to recently. She's fourth-generation single mother hooked up with a loser. Fourth generation. At some point, somebody's got to stop that. Talked to one guy recently, sixth generation alcoholic. Sixth generation alcoholic. Futile way of life handed to you. Feel free to drop it and walk away from it. So you say, but I'm single. I'm not hurting anybody. Look, 90+% of you are going to marry, and most of you are going to have kids. And the decisions you make right now will ring into the future for hundreds of years, to your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-great-great-grandchildren. Don't be a narcissistic, self-absorbed, navel-gazing American. Look down the road. Like, there are many people that are depending on your decisions. And here's really why it matters. It's really not just about you, and it's not just about me. It's about the legacy that we leave, and we will leave a legacy, for better or for worse.